Hello members of the Piggy Empire, Austin aka Piggy Place here with a brand new mod showcase. Today we are going to be doing a showcase on the primitive mobs mod. This is honestly one of my personal favorite mods. It's a very fun mod that's just really great to have to add in a bunch of new stuff. Okay, we'll start off with the Traveling Merchant. This is the first mob. This is the Traveling Merchant. He's just like a villager, same trades. Plus, if there's, he will have the trades of any occupation, and if there's modded villagers too, he will have their trades too. And I just really like the model on this guy. I mean, seriously, look at the backpack. That backpack is so awesome. I want your backpack. Give me your backpack. But yes, he has the same rip-off wheels as the rest of them, and yeah, that's pretty much him. Next up is the Lost Miner. Now, this guy is the Lost Miner. He can be found in caves, and he's crying. And he will follow you around, and he's holding that pickaxe, and look at how he runs. Just look at that. Look at how he runs. Yeah, but to get him to stop following you, just take him up to above Y62 I think, and then he'll stop crying. He won't follow you anymore. Okay, maybe he will still follow you. Okay, he'll still follow you, so yeah, just right click him for emeralds. Then he can give you 2 to 5 emeralds. Blech. And yeah, just bring him up out of the cave to above Y62, then push him off a cliff. But yeah, how many emeralds did he give me? He gave me 4 emeralds. Cool. Okay. Well, next up is the Sheep Man. The Sheep Man is basically a villager that spawns in the nether, and well, this is what he looks like. This is a Sheep Man. But yeah, he has the same trades as normal, except instead of with emeralds, it's with gold, which makes it a lot better. Here, let me do this. Happy now? Yeah, there we go, the regeneration stuff and all that, and then yeah, now I can get bottles of enchanting. I think there's different occupations too, but yeah, that's the Sheepman Smith. That's the Sheepman. Now, next up is something really cool, the Sheepman Smith. It's really cool. For different amounts of gold nuggets, it will repair any tools or swords or anything, even modded stuff. Like anything that's modded requires 100 gold. Excuse me. Requires 100 gold nuggets, and any diamond tools also require 100 gold nuggets. Let me just show you how it works with the stone sword real quick. Game mode S. I'll break it around. Okay. Now, right click. Stone takes 2 gold nuggets, and now I have a new stone sword. It's just like me. I think I just accidentally got rid of my counter. Just a second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I got rid of my FPS counter by accident. But yeah, that's pretty cool, and you can make him and the normal Sheep Man not despawn, because they do despawn, unlike normal villagers. To make them not despawn, just give them a block of gold. Okay, next up is the Haunted Tools. Now, the Haunted Tools are just what they say. They're tools that have that are different, that hit harder depending on what they are, and they always drop themselves 100% of the time. And there's a very rare one that can appear called the Precious Pickaxe. It's the only way you can get it. See, I'm pressing R right now to see if there's a recipe. There's no recipe, and well, it's very rare, but it will always drop itself no matter what. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it. That's a lot of haunted tools. Did I get it? I got a diamond sword. Yeah, they're definitely worth killing, especially the diamond stuff. That's wooden. See, I mean, I just spawned in a bunch of them, and there isn't a single precious pickaxe, which means they're very rare. But I'm just gonna put this into peaceful. The damage varies depending on what it is. A diamond sword will do 7 attack damage, and etc, etc, etc. They do what their normal counterparts do. Okay, next up after the haunted tools is the mimic. Now the mimic is another really cool one. It can spawn as a chest just like that, and it can have a zombie on its head, and it can be a zombie with a chest on its head. It can turn into that, or it can also just explode like that. It can open and have bats in it, and then have just some string and bones. And other times it'll just straight up turn into a mimic. They will only spawn in caves, by the way, just randomly in a cave. Yeah, and this is the skeleton warrior. I'll get onto him later. And this is what all he can get in here. Basically the kind of stuff the skeleton warrior has. And, well, that's the most common one, I do believe. And it can also spawn a haunted tool, and it just has sticks in that chest. See, more haunted tools. Yeah, and it should just have sticks again. Oh, it has 6 and iron. Okay. But, yeah. That's about it when it comes down to that. I'm gonna throw it into peaceful to get rid of them all. Back into easy. Now there's just a bunch of random chests there. Let's see here. Okay, next up is the treasure slime, one of my personal favorite mobs. It can have anything inside of it. What does this one have? I think that's a saddle. Is that a saddle? Yeah, this one has a saddle, and whatever it has inside of it, it will drop. That one had a saddle, so it dropped a saddle. They can come in all different sizes. That's glowstone. And they have different colors depending on what they have. That one's redstone. They can have all kinds of different stuff, and as you can tell, this one dropped a bunch of different kinds. They split up into all kinds of different ones, so if you see a big one, it's just no get it. It's worth it. Big time. There's also a pet you can get, pet treasure slime. And it has all kinds of cool stuff you can do with it. Next up is the mother spider. This is another really cool one. This is the mother spider. It will always spawn with 1 baby spider on its back and 2 to 5 baby spiders around it. And they will constantly get on the mother's back up. Since I accidentally killed all of them, let me just kill it real quick and I'll spawn in a new one. And it will drop this, a spider egg, which is a really cool item that spawns in this little guy. I'll show you guys that later. But yeah. If you kill the mother and don't kill the baby, then you get a crying baby spider. And you can just kill it and be a very, very mean person. They do not attack you, but the mother spider does. Next up is the rocket creeper, a really cool one. One of my personal favorites. It's just awesome. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Pretty face. Punch it, and it does that. And this is what it's like when it blows up. It jumps up into the air and goes on down on top of you. Let me show you guys that again to see if you can get a little bit of a better look. Just jumps up there like a rocket and goes on top of you. Let me set the time today so we can see. And let's see here. I just did the rocket creeper. Next up is the festive creeper, a really cool one. And this is what she looks like. I call it a C because it looks like a C in my opinion. Now I want to kill this so it doesn't blow up all that over there. What it does is throw TNT at you. Watch. Oh crap. See, it throws TNT at you, but if you go towards it, it runs away. So get in the corner and you can just kill it. It drops TNT when it dies, I think, but it also drops flint and steel. Yeah, flint and steel. That fire though, that fire. Yeah, okay. I just did that. Okay. Next up is the support creeper. Now this one is really cool. Let me just get some, I don't know, zombies. Night. But yeah, we just get a bunch of zombies. There, bunch of zombies. And support creeper, it'll give you slowness and it'll give them buffs like strength. So here, let me get this guy's attention. And he's super fast too. But see, a normal zombie does not hit that hard. And he's also super fast. And look at that face. I love that face. Hey bud. Hey. And he will drop a fire charge when killed. By the way guys, tell me how I'm doing on these mod showcases and all that kind of stuff. I'm really enjoying doing all this stuff again. It's super fun. Okay, yeah, and it will support any mob that's around that is hostile towards you. Next up is the brain slime. This one is pretty hilarious. Okay, that's the brain slime. Pink slime has those ender particles, and then if you go towards it, it will get on your head and start sucking out your brains. I'm dead. Yeah. I died. But yeah, if you kill it, it will drop pink slime balls. Let me get over here and show you that real quick. It has a chance to drop pink slime balls, like I just showed you. I got 4 pink slime balls out of that. They do pretty much the exact same. They do exactly the same thing as normal slime balls. And in 1.8, they are saying they are going to add in pink slime blocks. Next up is the skeleton warrior, another super awesome one. I'm saying that so much, but they're just so awesome. All of them are. With the skeleton warrior, when you're up close, it'll hit you with its iron sword, but when you're far away, it'll start shooting a bow at you, which makes it a very difficult mob to fight, especially when you don't have any armor. Let's see, get into its aggro range, and there, bow. And then sword. But yeah, it will drop bones, normal skeleton drops and all that, and it also has a chance to drop any of its gears, like the helmet, the bow, arrows, and the lesser helmet and the iron sword. Next up is the enchanted tome. This one's really cool. I mean, really cool. It's a book. It's a book, yo. Huh, why isn't it attacking me? They're supposed to be hostile. Maybe if I go into hard. Oh, there you go. They're not hostile unless you attack them, and then, yeah. And they can drop any enchanted book. Like, if it goes up to 5 or anything, then it's going to be rarer for obvious reasons. But, like, I got Fire Aspect 1 off of that guy. So, yeah. You can get, like, Sharpness 5 off of them, too. Next up is the Summoner. Another really cool one. I just love this mod. This is one of my all-time favorite mods. Yeah. But, yeah, this is the Summoner. Let me just summon in the Summoner. It will spawn these skulls that when they hit you will give you different effects. Just one hit from your sword though and they will die. See? And that green one should give me poison. Yep. As soon as they hit you they go away though. And this one should... yeah, that one takes away my sword. The blue one. And yeah, and they also do 1 heart of damage or something like that. Okay. Yeah, need to get my sword. Okay, why don't I have on keep inventory? But yeah, let me just show you what this guy looks like. This is what this guy looks like. Why is he running away from me? Yeah, this is what he looks like. Kind of like a villager, but with that really cool headband. And well, let's kill him real quick and show you some of his drops. He can also, he probably won't drop this, but he will always drop skull minion orbs, and what these do is just spawn in a bunch of skull minions. That one gives you the wither effect, the white one just gets, they all do all kinds of stuff. I don't have time to go over all the different effects today, but yeah, it'll be on the form link down in the description. They do not go away in peaceful though. Crap. That's annoying. Okay. But yeah. The ones you spawn in do not go away in peaceful, which is kind of annoying. But they will attack anything you attack, and it can also drop a special egg. It's called a mysterious egg, and I'll show you what it does later. Next up is the Blazing Juggernaut. It spawns in the Nether and is awesome. Like, look at this dude. Look at him. That is so cool. Let me show you. He is really OP, really fast, and does an absolute ton of damage. I think I need some diamond armor. Diamond armor. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. But yeah, he's really cool. A melee version of the blaze, basically, and he will drop he will drop 1 to 4 blaze powder, I do believe. Okay. Well, yeah, he's a really cool mob. And next up is the Lily Lurker. Now this one it's kind of strange. Okay, that's a Lily Lurker. See it? Yeah, you do. You can jump on top of it. But watch out if you fall in the water, because if you fall in the water, it comes after you. Look. Ah! Don't kill me. And it will drop a ball of tar, which you can throw, and it gives the slowness effect on your enemies. And it also gives you a lily pad. Yeah. That part is kind of obvious. Okay, next up we are on to pets. This is the chameleon. It's really cool. It will blend into any block you put it on. Oops. Like, see, I put it on glowstone and it kind of looks like glowstone. Put it onto a lapis lazuli block and it kind of turns blue. Emerald block and it'll turn green eventually. Yeah, and then on grass it'll also turn green. And you guys get the point. Kill it, and if you kill it, it has a chance to drop this right here, camouflage dye. And you use camouflage dye to craft this. Basically leather armor next to camouflage dye, and it gives you the camo set. Now this set, it's the equivalent of leather, I do believe, but it does something very, very awesome. Okay, so you see how I look. I'm turning green. I'm turning green because I'm standing on grass. So cool, right? It gives you the same ability that the chameleon has. Stand on that wood and I turn brown. Stand on the emerald and I turn a bright green. Kind of a bluish there for a second though. Blue, and I slowly turn into a blue. A very dark blue. And on glowstone, I turn into the same color the chameleon was when it was on glowstone. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Next up, we have another pet called the Pet Treasure Slime. It has a chance of spawning anytime, and all this stuff is just for effect, but as soon as it spawns in, it's tamed to you. See? See the hearts? Oh, no, wait, you have to right-click it, and it's tamed to you. And you can right-click it and put it on your head. Afterwards, for some reason, it turns black, but you can change its color with some of the stuff I have. You saw me use that blue, and I can... Just a second. Let me get a stack of lapis lazuli, just so I can show you. Stack of lapis, and it'll slowly turn blue. And you see it has that heart in the middle. That's how you know it's a pet treasure slime. And if you want to affect the particles... Oh, I don't want you sitting down. Okay, there you go. Shift and right click to make it sit down. And if you want to change the particles, use redstone, and it'll have redstone particles, a note block, and it'll have music particles, glowstone, and it'll have a very weird particle, sugarcane, and it'll have a normal slime particle, and there's a bunch of other stuff you can do too to make it have different particles, but that's just a few of them that I'm going to cover real quick because there's way too many to cover in this video. Next up is the spider slash is the baby spider slash spider mount. Okay. Just a second. Okay. This is a baby spider. As you saw earlier, you get this spider egg when you kill a mother spider, and after you place this down, it gives you a spider egg shell. Right click on it, you get the spider egg. Now, to make it grow up, give it fermented spider eyes, and it'll start to get bigger and bigger until eventually it gets to that. Now, after you do that, you need to get a saddle. I do believe. A saddle? No, not a saddle? Okay, well you can just straight up right click on him and take him wherever you want. And to heal him, give him rotten flesh. And to make him... And there's also a cooldown time, so when that goes away, then you can feed him rotten flesh again. To make him sit, I do believe you give him a piece of string. Oh no, to make him follow you, you give him a piece of string. And to make him sit, shift and right click. Next up is the baby support creeper. You get the mystery egg from killing the summoner, like I told you earlier. And basically what happens is the exact opposite of what happened before. The baby support creeper will give you speed 2, strength 2, and fire resistance 2, the exact same thing it gives your enemy. The adult one gives your enemies, and it will give them slowness, just like it normally gives you slowness. To heal it, give it gunpowder, and to make it sit, shift and right click, and you'll see those music notes, and then it'll be over. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That was the Primitive Mobs mod. Hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to join the Piggy Empire today. Peace out!